Hey YouTube, how are you doing this evening? I wanted to come because my last video that I did, which was entitled 7-Year Loc Update, I want to thank you all for your comments, for wishing me a happy loc anniversary, as well as some of the feedback I've got as far as the products I showed you all, well, one of the products I showed you, as well as some updates to my videos. Thanks, Dad. My dad actually called me and gave me some pointers. So some of the things I wanted to bring up that my 7-year loc update kind of sparked. Well, in the video I mentioned rose water, and that's the first thing I'm going to talk about. The title, if you've clicked on this video, you notice that it's focusing on the health of your locks, and that's what I've mainly been doing. And if you've watched that video and now you're looking, you see, she retwisted her locks. I did, but I'm going to talk about that as well today. So just bear with me. I want you all, really, if you're really seriously focusing on the health of your locks, and not just your locks, just the health of your hair in general, please stay tuned and check out this video. I have some great tips in here for you and some updates that I've been doing to my locks. Rose water is a product that I gained knowledge about via the Yanni the Loccologist. Now, I want to learn as much as possible about the products that I put on my locks. So I've done some research as far as rose water goes, and I've started using it every single day. I've been trying to use it every single day. I put it in a little spray bottle that I showed in my 7-year loc update, but it's just one of those little small bottles. It's nothing but the rose water in there. So what I've done is I kind of had to really think about one of the things that she stated on her video. She said oil and water doesn't mix. So I had to really think about that, and I had to realize that I still had some oil on my locks from when I had washed them previously. So what I did was washed my locks and just have been spraying nothing but the rose water on my locks. It's a great conditioner for growth. It smells awesome. Like, when I tell you it smells like perfume, like it has a floral scent, because it's rose, which I love roses. I have roses tattooed all over my body. When I first opened the bottle, I couldn't stop smelling it. First time I've applied it to my locks, I couldn't stop smelling my locks. I'll do this all day to my locks, but it smells very good. And I've also incorporated using it as a facial toner for my face. I've always had to deal with dark circles under my eyes. If you've noticed that, I've always had to deal with that. But it's also good for a facial toner. And I found this, and I'm going to put this link in the video, from holistichealthherbalist.com under the benefits of rose water. And I've been using it. It helps. It's a great acne anti-inflammatory. I've applied it with the little round cotton balls. It's also an antiseptic, a skin toner, and I've already noticed just by using it, the short amount of time, like a week or two, I've been using just the rose water on my face instead of the witch hazel. Prior to using it, I was using the witch hazel. Now that I've been using it on my locks and on my face, wow! Even now I'm touching my face. I just cleaned it a little while ago, and it feels so soft. And it says that you'll noticeably see a difference in the bags or dark circles under your eyes. So hopefully you all see a difference as my videos progress, and I'll see a difference as far as my face goes. So it has a list of benefits other than the face and the hair, and it says it can be used for eye infections, balancing the pH levels in your skin, and it clears acne, heals sunburn. And I get sunburn a lot in the summer, so I'm very anxious to see what it's gonna do. It says if you use it as a gargle, it's great for sore throats, relieves PMS. Some of us might need it for that. Relieves menstrual cramps and mood swings, improves depression and anxiety. And it says because you're breathing it in while you're spraying it on your skin. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, the smell is awesome. It says it's improves circulation, and a plethora of others. Adds shine to your hair, and I have noticed a huge softness in my locks. Felt I had too much oil, and oil and water don't mix. The H2O, if you watched the video for the 7-year, H2O is what you drink. I don't drink anything else, nothing but water. But what I did was, when I washed my locks today, I've actually washed my locks today, I focused on my roots. I did not wash the shaft of my locks. Some people are against that, some people are for it, that's fine. But what I did today, I wanted to focus on this portion, and I'll explain why. I did shampoo with my vitamin B5 shampoo. I love the results that I get from using this shampoo, so I did shampoo with that just on my roots, and I let it air dry. I let it air dry for about an hour before I manipulated and did anything to it. Why? Because oil and water doesn't mix. So I wanted to make sure that I had nothing but clean hair before I sprayed the rose water on. I recommend, as far as washing, because if you want to focus on the health, to me, honestly, some people say don't wash it. My locks, I'm sorry, I had to wash them. They were itching really bad. I didn't want to continue to scratch because I've started to really take care of my nails, and I'm getting nails, and I didn't want to keep scratching, and now I feel a relief. So maybe my type of hair, I can't go like months without washing. Maybe you can, I can't. It itched too much, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I was off today, and I recommend setting a day you're off that you can allow your hair to air dry, as opposed to sitting under a dryer or applying a blow dryer. Because it's January, and I didn't want to go outside, duh, because it's cold. But I just let it air dry throughout my house all day. I love the result I get from allowing my hair to thoroughly air dry, meaning, like I said, I had a day off today. You're letting it dry all the way to the roots. Like now, it's still a little damp, but not that much damp. It's totally dry in the front. So make sure you have a day off to allow proper drying. And I did cleanse with my apple cider vinegar and baking soda a month ago. I'm gonna do that on the even months. So month 12, which was December, then February, since it's almost a month away from my birthday, I'm going to cleanse again every other month with the apple cider vinegar. And then use aloe vera. I stated in my last video that I've had 3 aloe vera leaves, that I'm going to use pure aloe vera gel to do my locks next month. So what I'm going to do now, I'll come back and do a follow-up video for you all as far as my results with the aloe vera gel. And shout out to my homegirl Kiana Mays. She did this. She used the aloe vera gel only on her locks, and she said it felt like a fleece hoodie. So I'm very anxious to see the results that I get from using the gel on my locks. I'm going to use it on my body first. I mixed it with coconut oil for my body, but as far as my locks go, I'm going to use it with pure aloe vera gel. So be on the lookout for that video. That'll probably be the next video I do. I'll do a review of the aloe vera gel. Retwisting. I know in my 7-year lock update I said I did not want to retwist. You hear so much about retwisting too often. You hear so much about minimizing your manipulation of your locks, but I'm sorry y'all, I couldn't take it anymore. But I have shortened it down or minimized it to once a month. So I'm doing better as far as that, because I know I want to focus on the health, so I try not to manipulate it too much. So I've gotten down to once a month retwisting my locks, and I had to, because this is the downside to minimizing the retwisting of my locks. My locks are so thick, they grow together fast. When I tell you I had to combine 2 double-headed dragons, 4 locks, which I married 2 together, and then I had to marry those 2 together in the back. One right here, I had to marry that. It was 3. I had to marry those. But that's the downside, because you have to tug. Well, me, I had to tug and pull and pop, how they say, pop my locks, and it was, to me, it was damaging, because I was yanking, because they had grown together so much. So I know for my hair, it's very tough to detangle, even after washing. So that's something that I'm gonna have to try to just not retwist so tight. And if you look at it now, it's not tightly retwisted. What I did was I used a wrapping method, and a lot of people may use the wrapping method, but I used that as opposed to just palm rolling at the shaft. I took my time, especially when I got to my edges, and just wrapped the new growth around, making like a cohesive wrap around the already lock. I have puff, I know, but that doesn't bother me, because I won't retwist again thoroughly like this until February. Like I said, that's been working for me, retwisting once a month. I'm pleased with that. So to finalize the length and health of your locks, that's what I'm focusing on. Improve your food intake. These are my tips. Improve your food intake, and for me, it's been helping because I have tried to minimize the amount of meat intake I'm taking on a weekly or daily basis rather. I've tried to minimize it to just fruits and vegetables. I'm a snacker. I love snacks. But what I've done was I've minimized my snack intake to applesauce, the little applesauce cups, oranges, apples, grapes, and granola bars. I love granola bars, so I've minimized it to that as far as my snacks. Any changes you make in your diet, remember that affects your hair as well. So I've had to watch that. Make sure you have a great diet. You're eating fruits and vegetables and exercise. That will help help your locks grow, and stay hydrated. Drinking a lot of water. I've incorporated lemon water for detox reasons, and I'm up to 1 gallon a day. I'm up to 1 gallon a day. So I've also tried to incorporate wheat germ. That's good for strength of your hair. And I'm trying to stick to a routine as far as the health and growth of my locks. Also, one thing that, and I'm experiencing some differences with my hair, and I've noticed that may come because I've added fenugreek. Do research fenugreek. Fenugreek is good for the production of breast milk. So since I exclusively pump my breast milk for my son, I've incorporated fenugreek. So I think that has made a difference with my locks as well. But last but not least, don't listen to everything you hear on social media. You know, this is just my opinion. It was so funny because when I gave birth to my son, the nurse was like, did you take any Lamaze classes? And I'm like, no. She's like, okay. I was like, I watched a couple of videos on YouTube. She's like, okay, believe 10% of what you hear on social media. So with that being said, believe 10% of what I said. Try it. Find what works best for your locks, and that's what I do. I just trial and error. If I make a mistake, oops, it's just hair, oh well. But I mean, I have said, look at my growth. They're sitting right here. So like I said, I haven't lost the lock yet. I've had to, like I said, I just had to marry some, but I love the way they feel with the rose water. So I hope these tips helped you as far as the health and the growth of your locks. Stay tuned for more videos. Any comments, make them below. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram. I love to take pictures. So if you want to check me out outside of this YouTube channel, you can definitely check out my Instagram and Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Please, if you all have not tried Pinterest, go check it out. I need to be a spokesperson for Pinterest because I'm always on there now. I love Pinterest. I get a lot of ideas. There are a lot of articles out there as far as Pinterest go. Okay, so until next time, deuces.